So I'm going to do this review very quickly of this Hebrew Greek Bible by the Trinitarian Bible Society. And I'm going to do this review a little bit differently because I don't have a lot of time. We're in the middle of selling a house and buying a house, and just have a 6 week old baby. And one of the viewers of this channel had asked about the font size on this Hebrew Greek Bible from the Trinitarian Bible Society. This is awesome. Even if you're a critical text fan, you probably ought to just buy this. This is just a great volume to have. Like I said, I got to be really brief. I'd like to do a more thorough review of this, but specifically the question was about the readability of the Hebrew font. And I've kind of put this off doing the review of this because my Hebrew is not up to speed. It's not very good. I basically know the alphabet, a few Hebrew words, and so I'm not very good at Hebrew. And so most of my discussions on this channel has been restricted when I'm talking about original language stuff to Greek, because my Greek is much better than my Hebrew. Not to say that my Greek couldn't keep growing and improving as well. But the Hebrew text here is very readable, and I have also something to compare it to here, the Biblia Hebraica Stuttgartensia. Stuttgartensia, is that how you say it? Anyhow, so yeah, here you go. You can see that the font size on these two volumes are almost identical. I also have the Stone Edition Hebrew text, and again, the Stone Edition is about the same size font. These Stone Editions are really pretty editions of the Tanakh, but maybe a little bit more readable on this volume. But for the portability of this, it's so great. And you get a Hebrew and Greek in both. Obviously there's a ribbon marker. It's a nice sewn binding. Paper quality is really pretty good for the size volume it is. There's very little ghosting, and it's hard because Hebrew letters don't match up real well to English letter sizes. But you can see I've got a whole chart here of different fonts, so you can kind of judge for yourself about what size font you think that is. I've got if I can find an English Bible handy. This is just the standard King James Version Study Bible. You can kind of see the different font size comparisons there, just so you can kind of get an idea. But yeah, so it's very, like I said, very readable, very clear font, very well made volume. And for the price on this, my goodness, this is just such a good deal. And like I said, I'd like to do a more thorough, more in-depth review. There is, I apologize, there is another edition. I thought I had it at hand. Again, I'm doing this on the fly, but there is, sorry about that, there is another edition here. This is done by Hendrickson. They've got a Hebrew and Greek Bible, but it's much bigger. There's a long story behind this one, why it doesn't have a cover. I actually had the Greek New Testament, part of this one, separately bound. So at one time, this was all one volume. I had it done by Leonard's, but I had the Greek. But you can see size comparison between this one and the Hendrickson. I mean, this is huge. This volume was huge compared to this one, but there was more margin space, and the font is a little bit more readable on that one. But yeah, this font size on this is great. Great, as I said, great binding, great paper. So apologize I didn't have much time for editing, or really much time to even do this review, but I want to get this out to one of the viewers who'd asked about it. I told him I'd try to get something up in a couple days. Just so you know, I've got a highlighter video coming up on Friday. So I've already recorded it. It's ready to go. So be sure to turn in Friday if you want to find out what kind of highlighter is going to be the best one for you to get. So enough for tonight. Hope the Lord blesses you. Just so you know, let me say one word about this too. Again, not very organized tonight. But the book opens up in the Greek New Testament. So you have a full Textus Receptus, which is awesome. No apparatus, though, in the New Testament. But still, this is a great thing to have. Even if you're a critical text person, go ahead and pick this up. It's a great deal.